Gemini, this is only a quick read this week as I am pressed for time and energetically depleted. There will be schedule hiccups for my postings within the month of October because I will be relocating from Illinois to Texas. Yay. That being said, I am going to continue to post during the month of October because I appreciate you guys that keep coming back, and I really feel like you're worth it. So thanks for showing up for me. Gemini. Always with the dual nature of things. You guys like to ride that line, don't you? Weigh out your options. Think. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, yo. There's a choice that needs to be made. There's a crossroad, and there's a lot of unknown factors here. What you're trying to do right now is to weigh out what that risk factor actually is, okay? Let's start here, actually. You recognize that this crossroad is not something you can turn back from. You can't try something out. If it doesn't work out, you can't go backwards and go the other way. It's almost like there's a gate that has to be crossed. Because this is one of those life-changing decisions that alters your perception, your reality, or maybe even your location. You know what I mean? It could be a career thing. You could be switching jobs. You know, you just can't go back to the other one once you're there. But the choice that needs to be made has high risk to it because once it's out there, it can't be taken back or reversed in any way, shape, or form. And you have a lot of hope. You have a lot of energy. You have a lot of... There's a difference between the passion that comes with the cup and a passion that comes with the wand. The passion that comes with the cup is the kind of emotional fulfillment that you have for yourself. And you want to bring that towards somebody or something. You want to take this space from within and something that you have, your energy, and you want to bring it and offer it in order to maintain growth with another person or with an idea. But that's a hard decision to make because the consequences seem to weigh very heavy in your mind. Oh, Gemini. I get two storylines from this, and this is a general read, so I'm going to go ahead with both. The first storyline is that it's hard to make this decision because you fear rejection. You fear being put out in the cold. Once everything's out there and you say what you have to say and do what you have to do, there's a fear of rejection here. The other storyline that I get is that it's hard to make this decision because you feel like you are lacking the resources. And resources can be money. It can also be time. You know, you don't have the time to put into this. Or it's how you leverage your network. Like you don't have the support that you need. I'm going to pull one more to clarify this choice to see if that pulls us in one direction or another. Here you are bracing for impact. This is like you holding on to everything you have because you're afraid you're going to lose it. You know what this tells me, Gemini? This choice that you have, okay? This thing that you want to do, it feels right. But when you do the math, you feel like it's too much of a risk. There's too much at stake. No wonder you're hesitant to make this choice. This is an all or nothing choice. All or nothing. And like I said, some people might be lacking the money, the time, or the support to really look at this objectively. So my question is, do you think you're lacking, Or are you actually lacking, or are you just talking yourself out of this decision by saying, I'm lacking? Because sometimes I can find more money, I can find more time, and I can find more support if I just adjust my priorities in life. So take a look at what it is that you're prioritizing, and that might give you better insight into this decision. Because your priority should be yourself, not to the point of selfishness, but to the point of self-preservation. Because I said this in another reading today too. If you can't take care of yourself, then you can't take care of anybody else. So if you're constantly trying to take care of somebody else and putting yourself aside, you're just going to drain yourself. Then you will be lacking in resources. Right? So I think you really need to sit back and stop looking at the consequences of making the choice and start looking at the priorities that you have in regards to this choice. And that's going to give you better insight in regards to your resources. What's your priority, Gemini? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to see? And what do you want to do? I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next week.